No, this is not a mistake. The authorities came with soldiers armed with machine guns. The reason was that the Polgár family didn't meet the legal obligation going to school after the child reached school age. Don't forget, it happened in Hungary in the middle of communism, where the authorities didn't prefer creative, independent thinkers. When they fought to teach their first daughter at home, they had to wait for 9 months till the authorities granted homeschooling for the family. The father criticized the traditional school system because he was not satisfied with the average level and based on his experiences, talents are not tolerated in the system. When they fought for the second child, they started everything from scratch. But let's step back for a minute and try to understand the motivation of László Polgár.
Fact is, he didn't really know what he's planning.
The essence of his pedagogy is, you can raise a prominent person, a genius from every healthy child. Based on the researches of László Polgár and his wife, every genius was specialized on a field, and in every case there was a good sense possessed parent, coach, pedagogue beside the child. So geniuses are made and not born. This video is a part of a series about the best books about raising a genius child. If you want to know how to bring up a genius, register at get.bringupgenius.com. When he met his wife, the woman listened and listened and couldn't believe that a man can do so much in a day that László said. Then he presented his views for her that he's planning bring up geniuses.
Well,
to get the work started, only one thing was missing.
Will you marry me?
So Clara became the invisible helper of the experiment, and she described later his husband was the needle and she was the thread following the needle. They both had very important role in the upbringing of the children. Their first daughter was Zsuzsa,
That's another.
the second Zsófi,
That's another.
and the third Judith. At the beginning of their relationship, the majority of their love letters was about pedagogical theories. I think it was crucial for the further success that they both supported each other so they could apply the basic pedagogical methods already at the beginning. One of the central principles was to make the topic exciting and maintain this enthusiasm in the child. It is critical that the child likes what she's doing. He believed in positive inspiration. He tried to create a pedagogical situation where sense of achievement dominated 10-1 over failure.
Stop! That's perfect. You're perfect. Stay right there, okay?
Failure, anxiety, and shyness will block the performance of the child. Also an important principle was striving for success. If she doesn't see a clear goal, she will not be able to move forward without the help of the parent. And we must admit, terrifying enemies were waiting for these little girls.
Just talking about you in general. Russians, as a people.
The world of chess was dominated by Russian grandmasters like Garry Kasparov, Kramnik. But don't rush forward. Based on his views, you have to start specialization when the child is 4 to 5 years old. The learning process means serious games at the beginning. This age is not too early, neither for learning nor for specializing for something. You can start to increase the load progressively. A similar process is described in the book How Carl Witte Learned Languages. So the substance of the intensive training is to combine optimal load, gradation, maintaining the interest of the child, helping the sense of achievement. And what was the result? That we already know.
Was it as easy as it looked?
No, sir. No, sir, it wasn't.
Good luck.
László Polgár was the real genius who brought up 3 geniuses.